Welcome, everybody. Super excited to be here together for this onboarding call. I know a lot of you said that you were very interested in sharing doTERRA, and we are definitely going to talk about sharing doTERRA today because that is the way most of you are going to reach your desired goal, which was to get all your products paid for, help the people you are surrounded with, and also be able to pay for all your products. And not just that, but also incorporate doTERRA into what you're already doing, which is super cool. So we're going to go ahead and record this so that we can send this recording to other people that couldn't make it today or people who are interested in joining doTERRA. This is called our onboarding call, and we do it every first Thursday of the month. So last meeting we had, it was our Learn More opportunity, and that is the last Thursday of the month. So the onboarding is the first Thursday. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what we're going to talk about today is how to run your doTERRA business. It's super easy. I've been doing it for a long time. And if we keep it simple and we keep doing the same things over and over again, we're going to have amazing results. We never want to complicate our business because when we complicate our business, then we get confused, and a confused mind doesn't want to do anything. So I'm going to show you the process of our business, how we run it, and how you're going to be able to run a successful business, and how I'm going to support you because I'm part of that support system that you have built in so that you don't feel like, oh gosh, like I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I know what I'm doing because I've been doing it for a while. And I'm always learning, of course, but I'm excited to be able to be of support to my team. So this is the opportunity. We're super excited to partner up with you to start your new doTERRA business. If you want to make an extra 500 or 5,000 or even more, you can do it with doTERRA. It is an amazing vehicle to use to reach your desired goals. So first, let's begin by having you watch a Learn More opportunity, which we did last week, so we don't have to watch it. But this is really cool to have it here because if you have people that are coming to doTERRA and you're like, oh gosh, I want them to watch this, then it's already all here for you. So this document, you're going to receive it in your email tonight, and you're going to be able to grab whatever you want from here to share it with the people that you want to partner with. So the video is excellent to help you understand why doTERRA is the best option to start your business now and how our team can support your growth. Once you've watched the video and you've connected with the person who invited you, which in this case it would be me, then we want to talk about the plans to build your business. And we did that. I called each and every one of you and we talked about, hey, what is it that you want to do? Everyone said they want to share doTERRA. They want to get their products paid for. They want to incorporate this into something they're already doing because nobody wants to separate the two. It's just too complicated. So most people want to work between 5 to 15 hours per week. And sometimes that's even hard to kind of think, oh, how many hours am I working? Because as you work, whatever you're working already in, or you're meeting people, or you're going shopping, or you're going to a party, or you're going to a social, you bring doTERRA with you. It's that easy. So whenever I go to an event and I meet people, I'm always thinking, wow, I wonder how I can help this person. And, you could totally tell when someone needs help because usually, they talk about it, which is so cool because then you're like, oh, I have natural solutions. So once you decide how many hours you want to work, most people said 5 to 15 per week, then we want to go here to this link. And I'm going to open this link in a minute. But before we open that up, I want to share with you that we want to launch your business and make it very successful. So you want to start talking with the person who invited you here about your classes that you want to host. You want to choose the date, choose the time, and then put that on the calendar, and you want to start inviting people. When you're first launching, you may want to do at least 2 classes a month so that you can, in the place that you feel most comfortable in, so that I can come in and support you by teaching the class, answering questions, helping you enroll your members, showing you how to follow up, and doing the wellness consults. So that's all something that we're going to talk about later on. But our team has a gathering online on Mondays at 11 a.m. Pacific to go over team strategy, recognition, and team building. So that's every Monday at 11. So we're going to be on there just to answer questions, recognize people who are doing amazing things, enrolling people already, and earning prizes, which is really cool because there's always prizes that we earn as we work our business, which is awesome. And I love prizes, so I give prizes away. So always remember, we have a foundational wellness workshop. Those are the basic workshops every other Tuesday. We do that online to make it easy, just like we all hopped in on Zoom tonight. You can invite all your friends, and it's always the same link to keep things simple. So when we have these classes, you want to bring at least 2 to 3 people every other week. And when the class is not happening and you are working to help someone, you can always grab the recording and send it to them. But before we go any further, I just want to share with you this very simple tip. You don't need to know all this. You don't need to know the science. You don't need to teach the classes. All you need to do is be super excited about your products. You want to make sure you're using your products, that you're excited to use them daily, and that you're seeing the results because you're being consistent. That right there is your number one selling point. You may not know the science, like I don't know the science on a lot of things, but I always tell people, like today I shared with someone, when I started using the MetaPower collagen, I felt my body being transformed. Like I literally got off my thyroid medication. My vision was improved. I felt more energy. I don't wear makeup anymore just because my skin improved so much with the collagen. And she was like, I want it. I didn't tell her anything about the science. I didn't tell her, what, all the ingredients were, because there's a long list. I just told her how it made me feel, and she was super excited and ordered it. So that's what you want to do when you meet people. Let's say you have somebody that you're meeting with or coming to your job, or you're seeing at a party, or a family member that's telling you, oh gosh, I just haven't been feeling well for a while. Really tell me more about that. And when they share that with you, you can say something like, I'm using these new supplements that I'm feeling amazing. And you can go through the list of things that you're feeling and invite them to join. Tell them, I have a really amazing friend who's been, sharing this for over a decade. She's very knowledgeable, and you can elevate the speaker, because the more you elevate the speaker, then the more confidence they will have when they come. So those classes are happening every other Tuesday on Zoom. And this month of July, we have a workshop July 8th, and we have another workshop July 22nd. And those happen at 6 p.m. And we do that just to make sure people are home from work, so that we can keep it convenient. Now, when you invite people to these classes, the super cool thing is that if somebody says, oh, you know what, I'm not available on Tuesday at 6 p.m., I have a class that night, then your response is, oh my gosh, that's great. What day works for you? Because I want to make sure that it works for your schedule. And then once they tell you what day works for them, then you say, well, you know what, let me check with my business partner, Val, and see if she's available to meet with us. She's very busy, but we're going to go ahead and connect with her so that we can make sure we accommodate you. So these classes are always great to invite people and to open a door to schedule one-on-ones. A one-on-one just simply means that you're meeting with this person by yourself or with me, and that one's called the three-way call, so that we can help them because they couldn't make it to the class. So classes are always important to have on the calendar. Even if nobody shows up, at least you have that class available to be able to connect and tell them that you can accommodate them, to let you know what other time works for them. So always having a class on the calendar is super important when it comes to meeting your goals of, if you already have a number that you want to make every month, whether it's 250, 500, 1,000, 1,500, that number is more realistic by having these classes on the calendar. So Our Learn More call about the opportunity is the last Thursday of the month. We talked about that. Our onboarding calls are the first Thursday of the month, and that one's today. And then we'll have a new one in August. And then we have our continuing education classes, which happen every Wednesday with different themes with our sister team, Discover Essentials, at 5 p.m. Pacific. And you're going to have this document with the link. And here is the list of upcoming classes. And this is really exciting because when you work with your people and they want to learn more, these are the classes that they can go to after they've been to a foundational wellness class. So yesterday we had animals and essential oils with Dr. Janet Rourke. So if you notice, we have doctors teaching these classes. It's not just any regular person. A lot of these people are doctors, nurses, psychologists, experts in different realms and things that they specialize in. So you want to make sure that if you want to catch these classes, you hop on these calls. Hormone Health and Reset and Foundational Wellness with Lauren Bush. She is a hormone specialist. That one is next. That one's July 9th, which is next Wednesday. Then we have Reclaiming Restful Sleep with Dr. Caitlin Westerberg. And then we have Stressed Out, Understanding Your Nervous System and How We Can Get Stuck in Emotional Patterns with Joyce Day. And then we have Foundational Wellness on the 30th with Alicia Hogstad, and she is also an expert in her field. So you're going to have all this information, but I want you to think in your brain, like, who could I invite to come start learning about this? Because this will change people's lives. This is not something that is to be taken lightly. This is transforming. So we want to make sure we invite people to our foundational wellness classes. And once they go through those, then we can invite them to these other continuing education classes. And for you, these are great opportunities to learn, to expand your knowledge so that you can be more resourceful and help your customers. So everybody qualifies for doTERRA. If you have cells, then you need essential oils, you need supplements, you need electrolytes, you need probiotics. Everyone that you can think of is a good prospect. So let's go back over here. I want to show you the simplicity of running your business to begin with. I don't want it to be complicated because it's not. There are 2 keys to grow your business. That is it, 2 keys. You want to enroll customers and you want to find business builders and sharers. That's what you're looking for, because when you're doing that, you're bringing in new customers to help, and then you're finding your business partners or business sharers that are super critical for you to expand and multiply your business. So everything you do should fit into one of these 2 buckets. Those are the 2 buckets that you're always looking for. Who can I help to enroll, and who would be a good business partner or sharer? So enrolling customers, learn how to effectively enroll customers and establish/maintain a high customer retention rate through our 4-step customer retention process. Number 1, okay, you want to connect customers to doTERRA. And we have those Tuesday workshops that you can bring people to. And actually, if you notice, we're actually going to have 3 opportunities in July, because our girl, Alicia Hogstad, she's teaching a foundational wellness class July 30th. So that gives us another opportunity to invite people, and that one's at 5 p.m. So your opportunities are always there for you to bring people. All you need to do is open your mouth, share how great the products are making you feel and how much you believe in them, and then people will come. So we want to launch our doTERRA business by hosting a series of our own workshops. I think Penny's already working on scheduling her first workshop, and I come in and teach it. You don't have to worry that you have to do the teaching, because you don't. All you need to do is come in and soak up the information and invite your people and have a good time. We're all going to have a good time, because this is really fun. and then join and invite guests to the workshops as I just mentioned. Or if they say, oh, Penny or Val, I can't make it on Tuesday because I have a class. Oh, no problem. We can schedule a one-on-one and we can help you get started with whatever it is that you need by accommodating you. And let me just call Val and see what day she's available because she's very knowledgeable and she's going to help us. So I also have, you're also going to get this right here. So you can click on this link right here. And this takes you to one-on-one conversation tips. So this, you can just read through this. It's so easy how to create a one-on-one opportunity. Ask your friends for an update on their health if they're not already telling you, because people love to talk about their health. They love it. Listen as people share. So you want to be a good listener. And always remember, the most important thing is the person in front of you, or the person on the other line, or the person you're texting with. They are a priority. It's not about you, helping them with doTERRA. It's about you creating that relationship that they know that they can trust you and that you're there for them, regardless if they join doTERRA or not. You love on these people, you support them, regardless of their decision to join doTERRA or not. That's the beautiful thing. And that's the culture of doTERRA. We're all about building relationships because they may not be ready right now, but knowing that you care about them and that you are there for them in the future, they may be ready. So keep the door open always. So when you get this document, you can read through this because it's really exciting to get ideas on how to begin the one-on-one. On a scale 1 to 10 regarding your health, where would you say you fall? 1 being, I don't think about my health, and 10 being, I'm a poster child for health. And you don't have to be a 10 yourself when it comes to health, because I wasn't. I was a cancer survivor when I first started doTERRA, and I wanted desperately to get healthy. And so I was like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm using natural solutions for headaches, and I just put a little oil on my head. Are you open to trying it? Or if somebody was dealing with stomach issues, I would say, hey, I'm using supplements and enzymes and this little oil. Do you want to give it a try? Because, of course, natural is always better. Are you open to that? And they were like, yeah, I would love to try it. And so, you know, always thinking and having that mindset of, I just want to help this person. I don't care what happens. I just want to help them. They can feel that, they can sense that, and they are more open to working with you. So this sheet right here goes through all of the things that you would want to kind of review to get an idea of how to have a one-on-one conversation with the person you're trying to help. And again, always keeping in mind, I'm just connecting with this person, but I would love to help them. So this right here will give you all the tips that you need, and you're going to have that available. But then let's go back to our sheet right here. And when you want to go through that document, you just click on the one-on-one conversation guide, and that should help you. And of course, everyone's going to eventually have their way of speaking. These are just tips and ideas that I want to give you so that you feel more confident and you have them available. You're like, oh, this is what Val would say, because those are the things that I say. Hey, how are you doing? How are you feeling? And when they tell me, oh gosh, like I have sleep apnea. Really? You do? And what did they say? What is the solution? Oh, they want to put me on a machine. And I'm like, oh gosh, I heard that's super uncomfortable. Um, is it okay if I look through my book so that I can come up with some solutions for you and I can put a package together for you? Oh, I would love that. I just got off the phone with the lady who said, I would love that. Thank you so much. So I'm going through my book and I'm going to create a cart for her and place the order for her because she's already a member using the supplements. She just started, but she hasn't been very consistent. So I'm working with her and helping her. So learn more on how to do a one-on-one conversation role playing. There's a video here that you can watch, which is super awesome because it gives you ideas on how you can talk to people and how, the things that you can say to them. So make sure when you get this link that you watch the video, that you go through the sheets, because that's how you're going to learn more. And always have a pen and paper because you're going to have questions. And when we meet during our team meetings, then I can answer all those questions and bring some comfort to you could be a little confused or frustrated or just need answers. So I want to make sure that I give you all the answers. So that's step one. And then step two, you want to do the wellness consult. Okay. So the wellness consult is something that you do before their first order. So that lady that I just spoke with, for example, if she was brand new and she said, "Oh yeah, I've heard of doTERRA and I have sleep apnea and I don't want to use a machine. I just need to know what I can do to help myself feel better." "Oh, okay. Is it okay with you if I give you some solutions from my book?" My book that I use was written by a doctor and I've had great success with it. And so I'd love to share some solutions with you. And she said, "Oh, I would love it." So I started going through the list and I'm preparing a package for her. And when she tells me that she has sleep apnea, I also, talk a little, what else is going on with you that you're dealing with? And then they tell me, and I just mark it on a sheet. And based on that sheet, we can put a little package together for them. So that's the wellness consult, just you getting to know what is happening with them. What do they need? What are their fears? What do they hope to get from this conversation? Where do they want to be with their health? So all that is in the one-on-one conversation guide right here. So moving on, once they get their box, does anybody that's on the call remember when you got your box, what you anybody remember when they had their box? Raise your hand if you remember. When you first got your, oh, Penny, what happened when you got your box? Can you unmute for me?
I think I unmuted. Yeah. I just got in, dove into it and started looking through everything.
Nice. I know you're pretty savvy, but what did I schedule something with you to meet with you and go through your stuff?
To go over everything. You had me bring it to your house. Yeah.
Yes. So you want to make sure you call the person. You say, "Hey, Penny," but you set up the appointment when you enroll them. You don't wait. You say, "Okay, you're enrolling today. Today is Wednesday and it's the 3rd. Your box will be there in 5 to 7 days. So let's schedule for next no, today's Thursday. Let's schedule for next Thursday at, whatever time is convenient. I think 5 p.m. would work and we'll go through your box. Make sure you bring your box." And you have that schedule. You don't want to wait till they get their box to schedule it. You want to set the expectations. So everything is about setting expectations with people. It's super easy if you follow these steps, because if you place their order and you don't have a date to meet with them, then what's going to happen, you're going to try to book that appointment and they're going to be like, "Oh, I'm just super busy." Right? So you want to get that appointment set up. And if you can't get to them or they can't come to you, you just do it on Zoom. Anybody here have their wellness overview? I'm sorry, their open box call on Zoom? Anybody?
I don't know.
I think Elizabeth, because Elizabeth and I don't live too close to each other, so she had her open the box call on Zoom. So we did that, and I showed her how to do everything. We went over her goals. We prepared a future basket for her, and she's loving her products to this day. And then after you do that, what you want to do is you want to check with your customers 1 to 2 weeks after you enroll them and you open the box. You want to check in with them. So here is a sheet on what you can say to your customer when you follow up with them. So step one, stay connected, right? You want to invite them to the class or a one-on-one, or they saw you on social media posting your supplements and how good you look and reporting because you can do all that. You can put, I've had diabetes and my numbers were this and now they're that. And people are like, wait, how did you do that? Oh, I'm using these incredible supplements. If you're interested, I can connect with you tonight or tomorrow, whatever works for you, right? So then you want to do their wellness consult when you connect with them, and and I'm going to give you a sheet for that, and you just mark down what's going on with them. So that's pretty much how you're going to do that. And then when you do the wellness consult, you want to do it very personally, as I just shared. You want to ask, what did you learn from the class? What can I confirm some of your health challenges or goals or desires with you? What are the areas of health that your family members ideally like to address? So you can go through this list here, and this is just giving you tips and ideas on what to do and how to do it. And of course, number three, when you open the box, we want to make sure we go over the products that they purchased, what they bought, why they bought it, how to use them, and when to use them. And a lot of people are going to tell you, I'm not very consistent. And then you can say, you can affirm people. You're always affirming people. You want to say something like, that's okay. This is a great time to begin. These products are truly going to change your life. And I believe in you. I think that you're going to be able to do it. Never get frustrated with your customers or take it personally. They're just doing their best and you want to honor them. So you never say, oh gosh, why aren't you taking your supplements, or what's wrong with you? Or even if it's family, you always want to treat them with that love and respect, because people are struggling, especially if they're not feeling well, they have cloudy thinking. So you want to make sure that you're very, very supporting to them. And so I always say, oh, you're not taking your supplements yet. I can't wait for you to get started. You're going to love them. And have you thought about leaving them in an area in the kitchen where you can see them? Have you thought about setting up an alarm on your phone to take them? So always say something that's going to comfort, elevate, and uplift them. So you want to also go over the rewards program. The rewards program is the most amazing program that we have in doTERRA. And there, I have a little link here that you can go to that is actually, it's in my other sheet, where you can just click on it, and it tells you all of the benefits that they will get with the doTERRA rewards program. And you walk them through the welcome packet with them, because there's a welcome packet. You show them how to log into their account, just like I showed you. You show them how to set up their rewards order, or if they just want to place a one-time order in the future. And then you can share some of your favorite product recommendations with them, set a date and time to check in with them, 1 to 2 weeks. So once you open the box, you want to say something like, hey, Penny, I'd love to follow up with you in a couple of weeks. Is that okay? Is it okay if I put something on the calendar? Oh, yeah, that'll be awesome. Because people aren't like, I bought some supplements from another company. I've never gotten a call from anybody. I don't know how to use them. I rarely ever take them. They don't make sense to me. It's supposed to be a binder, but I don't know how to use it. And so I still haven't used them. So if you don't call your customers and say, hey, how are you liking your supplements? Or how's it working for you? Or what are you feeling? They're going to be like, well, who cares? I'm not consistent and nobody's checking in on me. So I'm just not going to take them. And then they won't take their supplements. And the beautiful thing about our business is that it's residual income. So every time your customers take their supplements and use their oils and they're feeling great, guess what? You're getting paid, you're feeling great, you're helping people, and you're growing your business. So it's super, super exciting. So I want everybody to go through this link right here, this document, so you have the 4 steps of the follow-up. It's very, very simple, very, very easy. I'm not going to go through the whole thing because I don't want to make our calls too long when you all can read this stuff. But let's go back to this right here so that we can talk about the steps for customer retention. That is the most important thing that we have, is customer retention. Because once you help that person and they have their rewards order and they're feeling amazing and they're placing their orders every single month, guess what? You're getting residual income from the work that you did that one time. So you don't have to go into the office every day. You set it up, you build it, you help, and then the compensation comes just because you took the time to help people. There is no business like this anywhere else. Any other type of job, you have to go into work, you have to put in the time, you have to get paid by the hour or by the amount of work that you do. With doTERRA, you're building a consistent residual income business, which is amazing. And this is the best way to do it. And of course, at the beginning, we're going to go through this a couple of times, but I wanted to make sure that we got on the call today so that we begin reviewing the process of a successful business, which is amazing. I love this business. I'm so glad I started. If I've been doing this for 12 years and I'm telling almost 13 and I'm telling you it's amazing, it's because it's amazing, or else I would have totally quit. I love it. I love it because I'm always growing, I'm always helping people. So let's recap for customer retention success process. So you want to connect customer to the doTERRA products through a one-on-one conversation or a workshop. Okay, so our workshops are every other Tuesday this month, July 8th and July 22nd. We're also going to have a third one, July 31st, with our sister team. So you can put those numbers and dates on the calendar and you can start inviting now. Number 2, wellness consult. Ask questions and evaluate health priorities. That's all you need to know. Like, how am I going to help anybody if I don't know what's going on with them? And every single person is absolutely different. Step 3, you want to, once they order, you want to open the box with them and help the customer know how to use the products they purchase, because people forget. I think all of you that are here, I probably called you a few times to say, hey, how are you doing? Are you taking it? Some of you picked it up like that and you don't need me, but some people are like, hey, how are you doing with those supplements? Oh, I haven't started yet. Really? Why haven't you started? What's holding you back? I'm so excited to hear the results, but you won't have results if you don't start. Oh, I'm just not sure how to start. Okay, well, let me help you. So you want to make sure you assist your customers. And then step 4, checking in, find out how your customer is doing on their new products. Okay. So now let's talk a little bit about finding builders and partners. It's so easy. Everyone is looking for a side hustle, whether that's they need something meaningful in their life that they can do and they want to make a difference, or they're needing income, or they are trying to retire and get more income into their pocketbook so that they can go on vacations or buy a boat or buy an RV or take the grandkids out, or help their children. A lot of people are trying to help their children because their children are struggling. So whatever it is, everybody's looking for that. I think 65 to 75% of Americans are looking for a side hustle. So doTERRA is perfect because it can blend with whatever you're already doing. Like if you have a daycare and your parents are coming in to drop off their children and the kids are always sick, or the parents are like, oh, my back hurts. Oh, hey, let me talk to you about something I'm doing that I'm super excited about. I always smile because it's true. This is amazing. So let's figure out how to find builders and partners. Builders are individuals who want to grow a doTERRA business. Here are a few tips to help you think about who you want to partner with in this business. Number 1, look for someone who has a need or a desire. Okay, if somebody says, I really need to make some extra cash, or I do want the oils, but I don't have any extra money. Oh, you know what? Let's talk about you sharing doTERRA, and you can earn cash just by doing that. And they're like, what? I can do that? Because that was me. I got invited to a class and they were like, you can share doTERRA and start a business. And I was like, what? Sign me up. I was so excited. Tip number 2, look for someone who has influence. So someone that has a business, someone that is, has a big family, someone that loves to post on social media, someone that is influential in their community. Those are all things that you can look for in someone who has a business already. People that have businesses are so amazing when it comes to bringing doTERRA into their business, partnering up with doTERRA to earn extra cash. They already run successful businesses. This is just part of what they're adding to their business. Ask a potential builder how many hours they see themselves investing in their business. I hardly ever say working because this is an investment so that you can have more money and more time off and more friends. And tip number 4, ask a potential builder at what rank they see themselves in the doTERRA build guide, because we went through the doTERRA build guide last time. So you can always pull that out and show it to them and say, hey, this is what a silver is making in doTERRA. This is what a gold is making. Where do you see yourself? And they'll let you know what they want. Frontline builders will be people who want to work at your level or above, are committed, capable, have need, and influence. So you want to work with people who are committed and capable, and they have a need and they are influential. Those are great people to work with. And remember, there's a place for everyone in your organization, whether they work part-time or full-time. There is a place for them. And we love everyone. We love our customers. We don't ever get mad at them if they don't place an order. We say, hey, how can I serve you? And that's what I love about doTERRA. I never have to be upset with anybody or frustrated because everybody needs what I have. And sometimes people are not aware of their need, but eventually they'll come around. So don't worry about the people that are not doing what you think they should be doing. So resources to start growing your business. Number 1 is your leader. Your leader can help connect you to resources, assist you with questions, offer shadowing, which means whatever I'm doing, you're invited to come do it with me so you can watch me and hear me and listen. So the best thing to do is never to send your customers to me directly if you're trying to grow a business. What you want to do is you want to set up an appointment with me so that you can shadow, you can hear what I'm saying, you can get more comfortable with the verbiage and hear like, oh, Val does it like this. She says these words that are very accommodating to people. She's not pushy. I want to know, I want to learn how to do that. Oh, this is how she teaches a class. Oh my gosh, she makes it sound so easy. I can do it too. So the more you hear it, the more confident and the more excited you're going to be when it comes to doing your own classes. So you want to also get an app if you don't have one yet. We highly recommend downloading one of the several app options available for product education and support. A few options are the Modern Essentials Plus, the Essentials of the Earth books. I hope everybody already has that either in a book or an app. I have both of them. And when people call me and tell me what's wrong with them, like the lady with the sleep apnea, all I do is look at my book and then I make suggestions based on what's in the book. There's another one called Essential Life. They will have a minimal cost a year. So it's really cool to have them on your phone. So a little bit of housekeeping. You get paid by making sure you have a 100 PV order in your cart at all times. If your cart drops to 99 points and commissions run with doTERRA, you will not get paid. So you want to make sure that you leave your cart always at 100 points or more. So if you want to watch a video on how to place people in your organization, which I don't think you need right now, but it's here. There's a placements video right here, and you can, learn about it and learn about ranks, and it's really fun to continue to learn. So I want you to always think, okay, this is exciting because I'm learning new things, and I don't have to remember everything because we always have Val, and we always have these links that we can go to. So not to worry if you can't catch everything. I didn't. I went to all the classes and I kept going until I learned what I needed to learn to run my business. Too much training also is not good because it can get overwhelming. So I suggest that you stick to this that I'm giving you, learn this stuff, and then next time we meet, you're going to learn some more things, or we'll review what we've already gone through. You also want to set up direct deposits right away, so you can do that under your account in your back office. So I recommend that once you get ready to enroll your first person, then you upgrade your account to a business account, and then you can set up your direct deposit right away. Don't upgrade your account to a business account if you don't have a class booked, or if you're not meeting somebody to do a one-on-one with, or if you're not planning to enroll anybody yet. Just wait until you are ready to enroll. We also have a link generator to share a cart with our customers. So this is a very easy way to just send a link. And another thing that I'm preparing right now is this right here. And this is going to have a link for your account that you can share. Like if somebody comes into your business and they're like, oh my gosh, Penny, you've been talking to me about those supplements. How do I get them? This right here is a card that you're going to be able to give to them. And you can say, you know what, let me write down the products that I think would benefit you. And here's a link, just scan it and order your products. And then once I get a notification that you've placed your order, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a meeting with you so we can go over your products. Is that okay? And they get so happy. So everybody's going to have these cards that you can cut out, no, actually, I'm going to print them for you. I'm going to send them to you. You just cut them and then you have them in your business or in your wallet or wherever you're at, and you can give those to people. And as you share about your supplements, which is what I always share, or your oils, because I love the oils, people can just go ahead and scan the cards and go straight to your shopping basket, and you will get credit for that. But make sure before you give these cards out that you upgraded your account so that you can get paid in cash, not in credit. So I wanted to make sure we talked about that so that people are more confident in sharing. That's a very easy way to do it. And then they will get 20%, you will get 20% in cash, and they will get their membership absolutely free, and they'll get 25% off. So you also want to learn a little bit more about the loyalty rewards program, which is now the rewards program. This is the most amazing customer rewards program for your customers, and doTERRA gives them all these free items that are absolutely amazing that we also get to take advantage of. So you can click here, and when you click here, you'll learn more about the doTERRA rewards and everything about earning points and making sure that if you have 50 points or more, then you get to pay only $3.99 for shipping. But if you have less than 50 points, it's $6.99. So nobody wants to do that. So go through this rewards. It's got a lot of details that you may want to learn so that you can explain it to your customers. And we'll go through this together. But today, I just wanted to show you the tools and the resources so that you can go in there and study them as your homework. I believe we should all have homework. So I want you all this week to go through these links and learn about doTERRA's, rewards, learn how to talk to somebody on a one-on-one, learn the two simple, most important things for your business. So go through this, and if you have questions, I want you to write them down. And when we meet Monday, we can go over your questions, okay? So going back to this sheet right here, that's a doTERRA member rewards program. So what are your next steps? We already went through the build guide, but we can do it again if anybody wants to do that, or you can watch the recording from last week. We want to work to create a personalized launch plan. So that is the way to start your business. So I already talked to a few of you. A few of you are all, I already have classes on the calendar, and some of you are already talking to people. Some of you already enrolled someone. So Penny, I know you enrolled someone already, so I want to congratulate you. We're going to talk about that in a minute. And that is it. That is the doTERRA business in a nutshell. I want to make sure that you know how easy this is. It is not complicated, and I will be with you every step of the way, guiding you, helping you, coaching you, supporting you, encouraging you. And you can take that inspiration and pour it on the people that you're going to be working with. And there will be discouraging times. There always is in everything, even if you have a brick and mortar business or you have a job. But you hang in there, because what we're doing is important. People need these products. People need help. And if you don't help them, who will, right? So I'm going to go ahead and stop the share. And I want to know if anybody has questions or comments about what we just talked about, because that was super fun for me. Any questions? Unmute yourselves, ladies. I want to hear from you. We're a team. Okay.
I have no questions.
Okay, what did you think about what we just talked about?
It was great. You're going to send the email, the link so we can like study this. Okay.
Yep, everything
I was
is.
just writing down a list of people to invite to the shop for.
Oh, good. You're ahead of the game. Love that. Okay, good. So when I
Got my
connect with
paper.
you, oh, good. When I connect with you, we'll go over the date and the time that you want to do your class at your shop, and then we'll make preparations. Awesome. Thank
Yeah,
you,
well,
Jenny.
it'll be in a week or two.
I
I
love it.
mean, okay.
Love
And
that.
I'll let you know for sure.
That sounds
Okay.
perfect. Yeah, I have to put it on my calendar. That's exciting. Okay. Any other questions or comments?
The list you mentioned about how to follow how do you talk to the people, are you going to send them in another mail? Okay.
No, it's all going to come in the same email. You just click on the buttons and it opens up and takes you to the list. So that one document has all of your links that you can click on.
Okay.
So you're going to get one document, and that document has everything in there that you can click on and play with and study so that you know the process of things. But you don't need to know everything because, like I said, we're going to review this. We're going to go through it. We're going to answer questions and go over it time and time again. So it's just let's pretend that we're like just starting in kindergarten, right? And we're just getting to know everybody and getting to know the steps and getting comfortable with it, and then we'll grow from there.
Sounds good.
All right, so I'll go ahead and email everybody that link. And then also, please let me know if you're going to be available for our Monday calls at 11, because that call is really important. That's where I answer questions and we can go through other things in detail. We don't want to make our calls too long. We want to make our calls just short and concise so you can get the gist of things, right? And get you excited to go share.
This Monday coming
Yep.
up, I won't be available.
Okay, so whenever people can't come to the meetings, I am going to record,
them. Okay.
and then I will send the recording. And then if you ladies could please also tell me, like, what is the best day for you to go to a team meeting so that when we meet, it's kind of like you're at work and you have a team huddle up like that.
Right.
So if you could send me a text with the best time for you, that will be amazing, because I want to make sure that we're all there in person.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, ladies. Well, thank you for your time. I'm excited for all of you, and I'll connect with each and every one of you individually so we can keep going on our conversations about our classes, one-on-ones, or answer any question that you may have. Okay.
Great. Sounds good. Thanks, Val.
All right, ladies. Thank you. Have a good night and happy 4th.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, you too.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye, my lady.